Friends, hello. Welcome to today's ArcheAge live stream. My name's Merv. I'm a producer for ArcheAge, and I go by Crolin. With me today, I have Amory. She's also a producer for ArcheAge. Her name's Amanda. And behind us, we are lucky to have Zake or Sok joining us. She's a German localization tester. Awesome. And over Skype, we have Celestrata. Her name's Serafina. She's our senior community manager. And it's Friday.
Yay!
Get turned. It's Friday.
So hype.
Who wants an Archeum pack?
Me.
Don't make me sing again.
That was
please.
my transition. So we're doing giveaways at the beginning of this stream, or at least one giveaway, and it's a pretty damn good one, because this is an Archeum Revelation pack for Fresh or Legacy. And you guys who are here right on time every week, you know, you're going to have something for getting here then instead of just joining for the end. So that's awesome. Let's see those X's, or pluses, depending on what region you're from.
Wait, what the heck is this Big Data Dude Xing? Big Data
What a
Dude,
cheer.
don't make me
Cheers.
walk.
Yep, and if anybody back at the rest of the office can hear me, please X up on my machine too, because I want this very bad.
Me too.
Fine. You know, that we'll just that. So first of all, let's talk about one serious question I've already seen in chat. Crolling Greybeard Dwarf Representative. What do you think of
The
that?
majesty. It's majestic.
It's
Majestic.
a thing. I was gonna lose it actually this Thursday, but I decided not to. So the beard lives
Doing
one
good.
more week.
It looks good. It looks
Doing
good.
good.
But the
Sadly,
other
I'm-
important thing we can talk about while we're Xing up and everyone's getting ready, let's talk about transfers, because we need to talk about transfers.
Sounds
Where we
good.
at?
So, you know, over the last week, we've seen a lot more stability compared to the previous weeks, and we're kind of, you know, still working on some of the issues, most notably the gray screen issue that occurs after, you know, that 48-hour period of uptime. So that's a priority, and then directly behind it is transfers. Trion actually made progress internally with regard to the way our platform handles transfers in the new 3.0 version. And we're going back and forth with Excel on it now. Excel provided an update, so we're going to apply it, have it run through QA, and if that works, we're going to be clear to open transfers. I do still think we're about 2 weeks out, just because, you know, there's a lot of use cases that need to be tested with the 3.0 update, and that's where we're at.
Yep. So right now we're shooting for early February. If we can get it done much sooner than that, you know, we absolutely will. We know this has been a long time for you guys. We know you guys want to do the transfer thing, and we want to get it out to you, obviously, as quickly as possible. It's been a thorn in our side as well. But when we bring the transfers back, we are doing those 1 credit transfers, right?
It's 1 credit, and it's going to be 1 credit for a week. That's for legacy servers only. Fresh start servers will not be able to transfer even between each other for NA at the release of character transfers. And if those conditions change, we'll let you guys know well in advance. We're also going to switch into game right now as you guys finish Xing up for this Archeum Revelation Fresh or Legacy pack. And we're on an internal server today. This is our January build, and as you guys can see, we're in Windscour at a very loved festival, and we'll be talking to you guys about that further in the stream. But for now, I'm going to do the roll. You guys have had a chance to X up.
Someone caught my X, because if you're Xing, I'm Xing.
Oh, the
like,
cheats are real
this isn't
today.
fair otherwise.
No fair. I want to be able to X too.
Can your phone run like remote? Just like X up from your phone?
Noob Dice says keep the beard. Okay, I'll consider it. Again, it lived another week, so...
It's all caps, so you got to take that serious.
Yeah, I know.
It is
It
serious
was
business.
for Movember, but it just kind of kept going. All right, here's the roll, guys. Good luck. This is for Archeum Revelation Fresh or Legacy pack. And here we go. The winner is... Distruzio. Congratulations, Distruzio,
Distruzio,
on your
congrats.
Fresh or Legacy Archeum Revelation pack.
So congratulations. We will be in contact with you if you haven't won one of our giveaways before, and this will be relevant later as well. We usually send out a message to you on Twitch from the TrionWorlds account, so keep an eye out for it in your private message box. Sometimes it goes to the other inbox, so make sure you're checking both inboxes. You don't want to miss this. This is really important. We need a little bit of information from you before we can send you your prize, but once we get that, we'll get your prize to you as soon as we can. The whole process usually takes about a week to complete. So congratulations to you who have won and those of you who will win in the future. But speaking of like hanging out with people, giving away prizes, and seeing folks, look at that turn. That was pretty good. We're going to be at PAX South next week, and we won't be doing the live stream obviously because we're going to be at PAX South. But we're gonna be at PAX South, guys. Like, that's super hype.
awesome.
I'm hype.
It's no
I'm
stream,
going.
it's just live.
Live on the
It's
floor
live.
at PAX.
See us live, and we'll talk to you. and you can shake our hands, and then there's no longer the screen in the way. And we'll get back to you much faster than having to read your chat and filter through everyone's stuff. We're really hype. I mean, please come by and see us. We'll be there all the way from Friday, February 27th. February. Wow, I'm already thinking in February because that's where I'm at. Friday, January 27th, all the way to January 29th. You can find us at the TrionWorlds booth. It shouldn't be really hard to miss on the show floor, but we hope to see a lot of you there. I know people have already been reaching out, a lot of streamers, creators who are going to be at the show. But we want to hear from all of you. We want to hear, guild leaders. We want to see guildies. We want to hear about your favorite stories in ArcheAge. The time that you escaped with those packs, from, I don't know, from a loot song junk chasing you or something like that. And we can't wait. We really can't wait. It's going to be myself, Crow, you're going to be there as well.
I am.
What are you hype about?
I'm hype about just meeting people and giving out snails. Like you mentioned, it's just recounting those ArcheAge memories. Awesome stuff. Good to talk to you guys.
And you mentioned about the snails, too. We will have cards for snail mounts, just as the Trion creators do.
Yep.
So if you haven't been able to win one in one of the Trion creators giveaways, please drop by and you'll get a card from us directly without having to do any RNG.
Yeah, Moby's going to be there, too, huh?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
Moby's going to be around, and we are going to be talking creator program with a lot of people. And I think this is a good time to mention about the creator contest that just wrapped up. We did a brand new creator-only contest for Update 3.0. We were really hyped because we had a lot of entries from a lot of different disciplines. We had art, we had streamers, we had videos, like YouTube videos, we had streamers who are mostly achievers, like they go after the big achievements in the game, like first to build a boat, first to have their own home and things like that. And we really appreciate everyone's contributions. That just ended, and we're still in the voting phases for a couple of the contests. But we wanted to give you a little bit of insight into some of the stuff that we got from the creators, specifically the art portion. So I think our producer Cole, who's hiding in the background, has the art, and he'll be putting it up on the screen very shortly. I'm on a delay, so I don't even know if it's up yet. I'm assuming it is at this point.
It's going now. There you go.
Oh,
Would you
Yeah.
like me to announce who it is from?
Yes. So if this is in the order, I think it is, and hopefully it is. The first one's from Christine Hu. It should be an elk. Yeah, a dwarf riding an elk, which is awesome.
In a Kyprosa outfit.
With a Delph
With
bow.
Andelph in the background,
Yeah.
with a Delph bow and an Aurora Borealis. Like, there's so much goodness in this picture.
I think that's my favorite part about it is, dwarf and reindeer, cool. That's really kind of like captures the essence of Fresh Start, at least for a Westerner at this point. But, it's those additives in there. It's the
I love
Kyprosa outfit and the
Andelph.
Delph bow. Yeah, really
Andelph
awesome.
in the background is
Yeah,
really cool.
looks really good.
Yeah, the Aurora Borealis was what really caught me in that photo. And also, like, just the detail on the elk's horns. Like, really, really pretty. And just really, like, serene and majestic. Like, a good Christmas holiday photo, right?
Right,
Like,
exactly. December photo.
Alright,
Yeah.
this next one is just called Dwarf Contest, unfortunately.
So this is Dwarf Contest pick,
Right.
but it's from Jessica Mularoni. It's cute. It's adorable.
It's cute. So,
Very
it's
cute.
actually based on an in-game painting. So one of
Yes.
the paintings you can get for your house, like a decor item, is, I want to say it is a Harani girl, like, with her cat pet, her cat combat pet, in this exact same pose. And so they took a dwarf with their, it looks like a piglet. I think it's going to be a boar.
It's bacon.
Bacon, with their tasty albino bacon, in the kind of the same pose, and it's really, really cute. I liked it.
Yeah.
It was kind
I
of
like
like a redo of that, like, iconic decor image,
Whoa.
only in dwarf version.
Alright, this
I
next
like
one is Lust Mist Song.
This
Yep,
is
so
cool.
Lost Smith
Very
song is
cool.
from, hopefully I don't butcher this, and I apologize in advance. This is from Ninku Yoku,
Inku
Which-
Yoku.
is a modified version of an in-game screenshot. They applied some filters and some different Photoshop effects to get this, like, oil painting look on it.
I think Bob Ross would be proud. Like, there's, like, some happy little
Happy
trees.
trees.
Like, some
Yeah.
happy little clouds up there,
Where's the
I think
thunderstruck? in
There's
the
even
picture,
a
though?
happy little jump on the spinny things down there.
right?
Yeah,
Like, if there was a Bob Ross episode on how to paint this, I would be doing that right now. I would do that
I
this
know,
weekend.
right?
But would it be ruined?
It would totally ruin.
If I
You'd
did
be
it,
drawing that
yeah.
front building
Like,
and chat would be like
ruined.
ruined. Yeah.
I have to
Yeah.
just, like, beat the devil out of it. It would be terrible.
Alright.
I also really love like,
Moving
the
on.
I
I
watched that
on this
stream for,
song.
like, 3 days.
But yeah, I love the perspective they got on this song out of this photo.
Yeah.
It's really very, very cool. And it's a neat way to do a screenshot, not just a standard screenshot.
Chat knows. Chat knows what we're talking about. They watched Bob Ross too.
Malignant purpled on Bob Ross though, so that's the end of that.
All right, moving on.
Moving on. This is the Path of the Warborn. It's an image made by Dynamodem.
It's cool.
Silence.
I think
I know,
it's
but I thought you were gonna say more.
I think it's immediately Sock's favorite because of the pangolin.
That's right.
Yes.
It's got an awesome pangolin armor. It's
This
got
is
an awesome
the winner,
warborn.
right?
It's got like the
Obviously.
fire imp pet in the corner. Like it's pretty legit.
Sock and I were having a discussion yesterday, and you told me during that conversation that if there was anything named after you in ArcheAge, it had to be a pangolin.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
If I was a creature in ArcheAge, I'd be a pangolin for sure.
It would be.
You know what this looks like?
I just like the demon, like the Warborn
Ravager
transformation
form?
hiding in
Yeah.
the back.
Very cool.
It's almost like shadowed.
It looks like it's a poster for a cartoon about
Yes.
ArcheAge.
Yes. Exactly. Yep. It's like the DVD cover of like the full season or something.
Yeah, I totally get that.
Yep.
All
So
right.
the next one, this is epic. Like, this is an epic image.
Uh-oh, it's chugging.
It's chugging.
File.
And
File.
Cole's making it happen. He's
File
working
might
his
be
magic.
too big. Here, I'll edit it different.
It's a big file. It's a big file.
I mean, it's a big job to load this file on here. So.
Wow, we went there already.
All right.
Okay, I'm gonna save this when it comes back up. You're gonna have to act.
Okay. What am I doing?
Are we back?
We're live.
We're back.
Yay!
What's up? My
Yay.
name is Merv. I go. Just kidding. Just kidding. All right. So that last image was so dope it crashed the screen,
It's really
Um,
good too.
and we're going to reenact it for you. So basically, I'm like a warborn, and I'm like, yeah.
What's happening?
And Amory was also a warborn. Do some warborn stuff.
Rar.
There you go. That's what it looked like.
No, there's another Warborn. She's like rar, like that. It's more like that.
And there you have it.
I played
Excellent
Jay,
job.
your picture's awesome. I
Yeah.
wish we could actually show everyone it without crashing OBS.
We're gonna
Hey
try.
now, there it is. See?
Cole's working on it.
Yeah.
That's almost
There.
exactly what
Oh,
I
look at that.
did.
I'm
You look
looking at it.
exactly the same.
I like this picture-in-picture screenshot action
Yeah.
to make this work. So no,
Really
this is
cool.
actually super legit. Like the high-res version is crazy detailed. It is really, really high-quality art, and it looks awesome.
It's really beautiful. Really, really beautiful. And he did a second one too of like a zoom in. It's
Yes, it's like
just as
concept
good.
art level. It's like this is something you give your artists to like actually build in game
Yeah,
level.
hold on. It's coming.
It's coming.
Don't worry.
You're getting there. Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
got the zoom in version.
Yeah.
Oh.
Nice.
Get hype.
Yeah,
That doesn't look like what I did at all.
No, it doesn't.
that's some evilness.
Damn.
You're not quite as majestic as that picture, I'm sorry.
That's right.
That's unfortunate.
Your hair needs to like swoosh in the breeze to really capture the emotion.
What can you do?
So yes,
That's
excellent,
very
excellent
cool.
art.
Excellent. And thank you for your submission, Jim. It's really cool. Hopefully this next one's good and doesn't crash OBS. This is from Ren Pen. It is a portrait of everyone's favorite mother of hatred, Orchid.
Hells yeah!
Very cool.
Orchidna on the throne. Look, he's like, they got the shadows on the bottom are like the silhouette of her warborn army.
Is there snacks?
There might be Sneck. I think there is in like the close-up zoom in. There is
There are
definitely a hint in the background of an upcoming boss.
Yeah, she's hyped for February.
Yeah. So say someone's peeking in on this.
Yep.
He's
It's
waiting,
good stuff. It's
lurking.
good stuff.
All right.
He can't wait. And then finally, this one got me in my feels.
Yeah.
This is from Zyran Mule, or Zyran Avalon. This is a picture of Orchidna. Both Orchidnas,
Both-
young
yeah,
Orchidna
there's-
and old.
There's a lot going on in this picture. There's quotes kind of like from Orchidna's younger form, like just sort of, I think it's basically trying to capture the transformation of Orchidna as this lost, sort of left alone girl with her sister abandoned her and her desire for her sister to come back and save her. And this is just like really different and like just spectacularly done. Like the angle is unusual and it looks awesome.
Coolodon
Yep.
likes it too.
It's in lore meta,
Yes, it is
Oh, yeah.
in lore meta. It actually has a lot of game reference stuff too.
and there's Quill
Yep.
there.
Yes.
Nice.
Yep. It just this is
It's
excellent.
really cool.
A lot of good detail work in there
Very,
too.
Yeah.
And just, I don't know, just the whole, like, why didn't Caprosa come back for me? Like, oh god, the feels.
The feels.
Because she had stuff to do, man. She needs to farm obsidian. Working on like tier 4 club.
When
That's
she
fair.
regrades in there, nobody can see the
Party was
broadcast.
full.
It's terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, she had to grind up her costume. Like, she has, like,
Yeah.
those great furs.
Mhm.
And it's understandable.
Yeah, yeah. So thank you to everyone who entered from all of the different categories. We'll hopefully have the final winners for you very soon. We're going to be announcing them next week. Obviously, we won't be announcing them on the live stream. Again, there is no live stream next week, but we will be announcing them on the forums and on the website as well. So we'll be in contact with you very, very soon. Now, if you're like, man, this is cool, and man, I want to get in on this because I am a streamer, or I am an artist, or I am a musician, or anything that you do that's creative, we want you in the Tryon Creator Program. And you can sign up for that really, really easily. Just visit TrionWorlds.com/creators, fill out the form, tell us what you do, tell us about your follower accounts, and just fill out the information within there. That will go to Moby, who is our head of the Livestream Creator Program, and he'll look over your application. If we like what we see, we'll accept you into the program. And not only do you get to be in awesome contests like this, but you also get to be involved with some behind-the-scenes stuff that we do, or some of our first announcements. And you also get to be involved in different giveaways that we try and change up as frequently as possible. But you're always guaranteed to get some codes to give away to your followers, no matter where you are each month. So it's a really good program that we're trying to use to promote more people within the community who do these great things for the game. So we want to give back to you guys, and we want to give you guys a spotlight for everything that you do, and we really, really appreciate it. There is also, if you are in the creator program, I know that they're also trying to organize it within ArcheAge, and there is a Discord channel available. There's definitely more information about that in the art, media, and roleplay section, which is the main area of the forums where a lot of the creators are using to organize themselves.
And
So
if you guys are interested, yep, definitely
in.
contact Sparks is Grounded. You can see her in chat there.
Yep.
She's kind of organizing that Discord, so she's probably your best way to get invited to that if you're interested.
Yep.
Cool stuff.
All right. That's all exciting. Those are all exciting things. Now we have in-game stuff to talk about. Now we talk about all the out-of-game stuff that we're doing surrounding everything outside. Let's talk about the in-game events and changes and updates that are coming to the game. And let's start off with the Guild Adventure event, which is starting next week during the January update on January 25th. And do you have more information on that, Mr. Merv?
It's a very, very simple event that's going to happen. Basically, as soon as the January update goes live, you guys will be receiving rewards for doing your Diamond Shores daily, the contribution to building the bridge and walls, and basically taking one of those quests and completing it. Now, you get a progressive reward for doing so. There are 5 total days of rewards, and the reward increases each day. So that'll last for about a week, and that leads us right into Possum Festival, which is where we're currently at in-game, in Windscour.
Oh, sorry, feeding my kitty. It's a
The
serious
Possum
business.
Festival, while we're feeding the kitty and waiting, is one of the more collectible festivals within the game. A lot of things to go do and find, and pets that you can raise for your own home.
Yes.
So just to answer chat real quick, Nation members and pirates are considered. There are quests that you can do. It's basically the territory improvement quest. I believe you get it from a Crimson Watch NPC.
Yep.
I'm not exactly sure where that one's granted, but from memory, that's where I think it's from. But there's all factions are included: East, West, Pirate, and Nations. So that works for everybody.
Yep. Pirate Politics, I believe, is the quest that they'll have to do as a
Yep.
pirate. Otherwise, they're the construction quests and things of that nature.
Yep, and so we're in Windscour at Possum,
Yeah.
and you guys on Legacy servers will remember this event from last year. You raise the baby animals, and there are a lot of them, and then someone you know is like, I need all of these baby animals in my house, and so you trade them to them somehow, and then they have tons of animals in their house forever. That's basically a summary of this event. But as you can see, there are many baby animals that urgently need your help.
They need your help, and they also really wear cute little outfits, so, I mean, that's
You
why you have to collect
should
them all.
totally go to a little bit north from where you're located right now.
God.
I might be a crazy cat lady.
Sophie Crazy
Or
Cat
not.
Lady. Oh, come back. My kitty. I'm doing one of the quests you have to do obviously is playing with one of the animals to raise it. It's kind of similar to how you raise your battle pets or your mount. You're doing it for your daily quest to get your coins and to get the house placeable versions.
Yep.
And this kitty is almost done.
And it only really requires 2 different things. The kitty or the animal, that there's also elks and yadas and a wolf pup. they might require water or ground grain depending on how they're feeling. You might have to give them a bath or feed them a little bit to nourish them back to health. And then since you're doing such a great job, you are given whatever animal you're picking up there to take home.
That's right. And I stopped on this screen because there is some new additions this time. In addition to the pets that people might remember from last year, when you complete, like you'll notice when I completed raising this little black kitten and they gave me the reward, it went straight into another quest. If you're reading the top, you might see what this is leading to. But he wants my help to actually raise a baby corgi. Where are the
We've
corgis?
definitely hyped this for a long time, and you should fly to the north.
Fly to the north? Oh,
Yes, like northwest from the lake, right? Yeah,
I'm running.
right direction.
I know this housing area.
There may be an example set up.
Sophie made
No.
this, and she's like, "No, you can't go here. You can't look at this first."
I was gonna say you haven't seen it, right?
I haven't seen this. I have seen the model of the corgi pet, but I have not seen whatever majesty I'm walking into. Is it this
Okay,
manor?
Inspired Chateau. That's starting off well.
Yeah. Is this
Well,
where
you
I'm
need to
going?
have space, right?
You do. To do this right. What's going on over here? Oh my god, what's going on?
And so on the outside, you will see the pets that you were able to
Wow.
get last year during the festival. It's all the different kitties in their 4 different forms that they
look
can
at them all
come.
moving.
Once you have the house pet version, you have to give them certain things and then wait a certain time for a chance to get the kind of pet that you would like. So those
Right.
are all the ones that you might recognize from
All the
last year if
variants.
you weren't around.
How long did this take you to set up?
Not that long,
I always
actually.
like the elk
So
and
you're
sheep's
good at loading
clothing.
a ton
I'm-
of pets very quickly.
This sheep
I
elk is
oddly
the
had
bomb.
thought about this a lot. Oddly enough, so. And yeah, so this is all known
the
stuff. If you go
kitties.
inside the house,
I was waiting
Oh
to
my
be
God.
told. Oh my god.
All right, so we have to
There we
go
go,
through this
friends.
slowly and take it all in because there are
Yep.
corgis. People, there are corgis, and
Oh
they're
my god,
dressed
they're all
up.
animating on a different cycle. That's
The
amazing.
best part is their animations. They have the nubbins wiggle, they have the paw dig,
Like,
they
look
have
at they
all
got
of
the
the
butt.
components.
Like, go for it, fam.
So just take it in.
Oh, look at it, dumb. What I love is that they're not all on the same animation cycle, so they're not all in sync with each other. Like, can we all just appreciate the majesty of this corgi and a loaf of bread?
the inbred dog.
The inbred corgi.
Yeah. So there was what? Pirate, inbred,
There's a pirate,
pilot.
which is glorious. Come back here, friend. Oh my god. I like how he's got a heart on his skull and crossbones because he's a pirate of love. He's here to steal your heart. Oh! And this is like the basic corgi who's like, rip my feels. Like, I'm done. Look, aviator corgi. I don't know if anyone saw Kirby with the aviator hat on. He's not here today or he'd be wearing one, but that's legit bread corgi because what are you going to do? And it's also toasted bread, you know, just in case.
With some butter on top.
That's right. It's got like a pat of butter on the top. It's so legit.
You know, one thing I always love
This is
about
my
Possum,
house.
I love about Possum Festival is you can really see what types of gameplay our players do in ArcheAge, right? Possum comes around and all of your decorators and collectors are like, yes, this is amazing.
Look at this little dog
And everybody
house.
who wants to arena is, I don't care about this at all, I want to go fight. You know what? Those
No.
collectors feel that exact same way when we give
Yep.
bonus honor for an arena. So
Yep.
just going to throw that out there.
That's not true. That's not true. There are plenty of PvPers who have like those secret stashes of pets
Oh,
in
yeah,
their
there's
homes.
plenty of
like,
people who do both.
This is your
It's true.
downtime?
It's true.
yes.
When you don't want to buy bruiser badges, you collect corgis?
What is
that
even
you're saying?
happening in here? Like,
Sweetie pie and honey cakes.
this
We're
is
waiting
a
for
Sophie
you.
thing. This is a Sophie. This is her name all over this. You're like, oh, that's creepy. That's just weird.
Weird is good.
That's just weird.
The other thing about the corgis, just like the ones from last year, if you are able to get the leash from the event, you can turn them into pets that follow you around too, right?
It's right. So, one of the things I was going to show was the vendor back there where you spend your possum coins. One of the items you can buy is the pet leash, which is how you turn the house decor item into a pet that follows you, or a pet into a house decor item.
Can you demo that?
I can show you my freaking awesome corgi pets. Come here, friend. Like, look at, like, can you guys just see his little ears?
Hold on. Kirby's
Look
going
at-
to be pissed.
Look at his little
Wait,
ears.
Kirby is all sorts of jealous right now.
But isn't
No,
this
he's
just a
not.
Okay, no,
digitized
he's not.
video?
Look at him dig! So good. Alright, alright.
Very cute.
So they make little corgi pets, and yes, you can use the leash to basically swap them between decor and pet mode. Oh, so good.
See, Noob and Nice knows what I'm talking about. Why not both arena event
Why not
and
both?
There you
corgi?
go.
That's legit.
There you
That's
go.
legit.
All right, corgis aside. Oh gosh. And so Sophie was actually telling me earlier about the obtaining for corgis of this event. So you can't get unlimited ones. They come from achievements in here.
And you can get up to 4 per character, but same as the ones from last year, as long as they are not fully grown yet, they're tradable, and you can also list them on the auction house. So you can, you know, if you have more characters, you can do the quest on different characters and then trade it to your main character to have more corgis than 4.
So if you're on my auction cluster, like, be prepared because I got my money ready. I'm ready. I
Friend-
need more than 4.
Friends from chat comment about the candy beds.
They did comment
Yeah.
about the candy
And they're
beds.
like,
Yeah.
that's part of a house. What are you doing?
Yeah.
You're going to find out
You'll
in a little
find
bit.
out. We'll talk about that. Don't worry, friends. Don't worry.
They're not there by accident, let's say it that way.
So the actual details on Possum Festival, yeah, you raise the baby animals. There's a quest at certain times per day where you can carry one on your back and get additional tokens. But these are some of the great things that you can get from it. If you're a collector, you're all about this. And there are a lot of animals plus new corgis this year. So that is Possum Festival. Also, Windscour will be in Festival during this time period. And we'll have a server restart before that event starts.
Yeah.
Actually, it'll start, yeah. server
And
restart.
we will also, by the way, have achievements again this year. If you did last year's progress, and you did a bunch of last year's Possum Festival quests, you may notice that when the festival starts, you'll get achievements just granted to you, and that's for your progress as of last year.
Yeah, and it's
So you'll
also
get-
another thing to note is that this year we'll have different coins than the one from the last year. They'll have a different name too, so you'll be
Yep.
able to separate them from each other, just to make sure that you know that there's going to be new coins for this festival.
And we know that it's a bit of a sticking point. People always ask us why not use the same coins from year to year.
Yeah.
We want to encourage people to come back to the content and revisit it and play it again in order to get some of these brand new, like corgis, for example, these brand new rewards.
Right, and
And
actually,
then-
you can't even buy the corgis with the coins, so it wouldn't have
Yeah.
changed the outcome anyway.
Right. Right.
So hype.
But yep.
almost
So
done.
your coins last year will not work. Get new coins for this year, but you get a bunch of new coins for your progress last year anyway. So
Yep,
it
yep.
evens out in the end.
And yeah, and those
Uh,
rewards are still on the gift exchange on Mirage. If you have coins from last year, you can still go and exchange them there.
Yep. So the Possum Festival will be running from February 1st all the way to February 21st. So you have plenty of time to sit down and enjoy the events and get as many cute animals as you can get your hands on.
You can make your dream menagerie house.
Your dream menagerie house filled with
Glorious.
pets.
I figured this is what
and-
like Amory's dream house would look like.
Minus this, I don't
Like
know. I
2
would not have
hornboard
this.
dudes in
No.
speedos and a bunch of
No.
corgis.
The
Okay,
corgis,
you
though.
can admit to it.
The reason I know you don't have a dog is they would eat this bed in a heartbeat. That bed would be done.
And someone in chat, I think it was Skeeserson, something like that, said, do the Warborns come with the bed? I don't think they're included.
They're not.
No.
But let's talk about the bed.
Yeah,
Let's talk about
we're
it.
on the
Let's
topic
go
of the bed.
into
Let's
that
talk about the
part
bed.
So completely separate from the Possum Awesome Festival is candy beds. Surprise, surprise. I'm gonna let Merv talk about this.
Okay,
He's
so,
like, no.
No, we can totally talk about it. So on all servers, these beds will soon be available. It's going to be directly following the January update. They're going to be part of a package, and it is called Sock's Lazy Day Bundle. Because it includes some of Sock's favorite things, including pajamas and that bed.
Because this is pretty much what I do all week, and I'm just in PJs, eating and sleeping, so...
It's basically so you can maximize your nap time. Not with a giant hammer. No one wears a giant hammer to take a nap. Or a bow.
Or bow.
Or a cape. Like, come on.
I always go to sleep
My
with my
RP
case,
is
but I don't know
bad.
what you're talking
Like,
about.
there's just no, like, there we go. And definitely some plate pants, because those are comfy.
The follow-up, yep, there we go. The follow-up is, where is the candy house? The candy house is not going to be available, just the bed. And the reason why is the candy house is a little bit too OP for us right now, so we need to have some revisions to it, and then it'll be, okay. But we didn't think it was appropriate for Fresh Start, and there are just some other components that we think,
Need some time.
it's a full kit of a very large house, and it's just kind of not something that we want to sell right now. So we're going to sell the bed instead, and it's going to be part of Sock's bundle.
Hells yes.
Yay.
And these sweet, sweet pajamas. If you do not already have some awesome pajamas.
Those are
Yep,
so
it's-
cute. I love those.
I like them with the plate pants. I think that really makes the ensemble work out.
Oh yeah. And the pajamas, of course, they bring back more labor when you wear them while sleeping.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm totally one of those people that will have a set of pajamas for the actual labor regain, but also another set to like image over my armor because it's so cute.
Super awesome.
By the way, Sock, you mentioned that you like, oh yeah, all day, every day, you just like sleep and just, relax in your pajamas. You forgot to add in and play ArcheAge and then craft ridiculous things. Like,
That's
Just-
true. She has
just
to
stop
get the
by.
labor to craft ridiculous
Yes.
stuff.
Recently on Fresh Start I started getting back into weapons crafting again, so
oh great. I'll see like messages go by
I
like,
can't
oh
beat
yeah,
that
got the new
extra.
epic. It's great.
my third piece that I crafted went to a Delph, so I
There
think
it
I
is.
meant to do
Which I
this.
Nice. Yes.
It's already begun.
So much hacks.
Dead fact.
Yeah.
Alright,
Sock
what else
hacks.
is coming up? We also, coming up on Fresh Start in a couple of weeks, are bringing back combat pets. A whole lot of combat pets.
Yep.
Because historically, on Legacy servers, there's been a variety of different pets over time. They will all be coming back at once to Legacy servers, including some bundles of like 2 pets plus companion crusts.
That was for Fresh Start servers.
For Fresh Start servers. Did I say Legacy? I'm sorry.
Yep, and it's 6 total pets, and I'm not sure. Do you have them in your inventory?
I have 7 of them.
So this is a selection of legacy pets that will be available on Fresh Start after the January update goes live. They're all in the marketplace, and they do come in bundles. These are things like the Arctic Kitsu, Seal Point Saberfang, the Wisdom Tree Pet, and it's basically 6 combat pets that are appropriate for Fresh Start at this time. They are available for direct purchase, and again, that's going to be after the January update. In addition to that, Sock's bundle will be available along with a refresh of the Beginner's bundle that has consumables and potions. That'll be called the Veterans bundle. Now, Legacy has something else coming
Yeah.
at that same time. It's pretty awesome, so we'll
This
summon
is
it
awesome.
now. It's called the Golden...
Not the Mirage No Line.
Not a Mirage Snow Line.
Wrong icon, sorry.
Fail.
This is the Golden Manticore. This is the first time we've seen a Manticore in ArcheAge, and it's available as a mount. You can see it has amazing armor. It's going to be in the mount refresh box on Legacy servers after the January update. It does come wrapped, and it does include its armor.
Really cool.
It is awesome. If you look at the abilities, it doesn't really have offensive abilities like the other pet does, but it has some really sweet defensive abilities, including an AoE damage reduction for your group.
Which looks super majestic, by the way. Wait, hang on. Because it's like, oh, damage reduction by majesty. Like, look, he roars and, like, glitter and shit shows up. Like, nobody's going to hit you when that's happening because it's super awesome.
Yeah,
A
pretty
question
sick
from
looking.
chat: is the Manticore immune to turbulence?
Works like a Pegasus.
Hmm.
My brain is blanking on that. I don't remember. If Pegasus is immune to turbulence, then it's immune to turbulence. It's the exact same fly mechanics as a Pegasus and a Griffin.
Sora666 says, "Who let the snow lions and griffins mate again?"
Well,
It kind of happened, and I think it was a
Can't
Warborn.
stop.
Warborn were
A Warborn
somewhere
did
there
it. Look at
too.
those horns. Those
Happened
are
in the
evidence.
candy bed, I think.
In the candy bed?
wow.
This has
No.
gone too far.
Oh god.
Look at its little
Way too far.
flamey horns. So fiery.
So while we're hanging out here and looking at the gorgeous new mount, we have a few giveaways. I think people are already Xing and they're all like super
They
excited.
are. I mean, that's all the different items I have to show off. I have the Mirage mounts because if you're on Fresh Start and you've never seen a Mirage mount, the Mirage mounts returned to the Fresh Start marketplace today. They're pretty
Yep.
awesome. They're really cool reskins of kind of the basic race mounts, the basic 4. With slightly faster speed, awesome looks, slightly different abilities on some of them, I think. Yeah, Leomorph definitely does.
Yep, awesome. So we're going to do 13 more giveaways.
Whoa.
And so I'll give you a moment
That's a big
to
number. Hold
X up.
on.
Yeah, so we'll let everyone X up. While we're Xing up, we're going to answer a few questions that we saw fly by in the chat. We saw a bunch of questions, obviously, about transfers again. We did talk about them at the beginning of the stream. If you missed it, we will be bringing back transfers as soon as we can, but the best estimate we have right now is in about 2 weeks or at the beginning of February. Merv, you provided a bit more of an update. You said we're going back and forth with Excel and making more progress there, yeah?
Yep, and the didn't watch version is we've made a lot of progress on our side with our platform and the way transfers should work with 3.0. We're waiting on a couple revisions from Excel right now, but it's going back and forth, and estimate is about 2 weeks. That's also because there needs to be a thorough testing pass at that when it's available for us internally. So that's the update there.
Yep. Another one of the big questions that was being asked in the chat from, I think, one of the guilds is on sieges. And we recently had a bug in the peace funds where peace funds unfortunately didn't calculate themselves right and were doubling themselves, which was unintended. We did give everyone a flat 10K peace fund, like basically a pack to offset all of that. But we couldn't give out the actual peace fund because it had been manipulated by this bug. Which also include the taxes for hunting and the taxes for property tax. Some guilds are wondering, is it possible to give bids on their, bids, the original bids, their refund?
It's difficult for us, and we've kind of decided on that 10K value, which was actually more than most people would have gotten. There are some cases where, of course, groups would have gotten more than 10K, but that was kind of the across-the-board average, and that was what we had to do for the situation. It's unfortunate because there were various situations that, some folks who just bid normally or had a normal contest on their castle also were subject to this, and then some groups who had inflated the amount of tax that was available. It was just kind of a thing that we answered with a cut-and-dry message across the board. It's 10K flat, and then directly gave that to Excel to say this needs to be resolved, and that's where it's at.
Cool. All right then. So we know that some of you, did offer more bids into it, and some of you were unfortunately trying to do something else with some of the bids. But we're sticking with that 10K flat as it is. And I'll be over in the forums afterwards to update that thread as well with all that information.
ToeJam in chat mentions PTS. PTS will be available as early as, I would say, late Pacific time today and by tomorrow morning. It's going to have the January update on it. And the January update includes a lot of bug fixes as well. So we'll have update notes planned to be posted on Monday for PTS. And I updated the PTS forum with kind of a summary of what's going on with that server, how long it will be available. And basically we're bringing it back up because we have a new build to test. The Notice Me command has been disabled. Those of you who are familiar with PTS will know what that means. And I'll answer any additional questions in that thread about what's going on with PTS, but it's our goal to have it available by this weekend.
So also from chat, I think RickTech22 has been asking this for most of the stream, and it's been more. He's basically asking for more information specifically on attack speeds within the game. I think also, from update 3.0, we changed the values of basically the cap on some attack speeds, so they are a little bit lower than they were prior to update 3.0.
Yep.
And then there is also the way that attack speed can sometimes be affected by skill queue, and he was looking for more of an explanation on what's going on there, and perhaps why does skill queue fluctuate attack speeds depending on the situation.
I mean, that's really a good top-level summary of the things that were added in 3.0 that may be contributing to that. I've gotten a lot of different questions about that just because it's different than the way that it was previously. But again, it comes back to just the hard caps that were added for velocity, and then also the way that your ping may interact with the skill queue. So if there's a more specific question, I could probably take that, but it's going to come down to a per-user basis on that. People see different things with that.
Yep. I see Nightscream just asked a question about are we retiring loyalty items today? We did update the forums earlier. We know that there was a discrepancy between the two posts that we had up initially where we said these are the items we're going to retire, and then the new post had a lot of new items added to that list. To be sure to make sure everyone has enough time to get all of their items, we're delaying the loyalty item retirement all the way out to March 3rd, and then no loyalty items will be changed today.
Yeah, just to clarify, back in October of last year, we announced a list of items that would have been removed on January 20th, and there was a second smaller list of items that we had said would stay on the store until after January 31st. With the store file this week that we received, it had those smaller second group of items included in the January 20th that were incorrectly included. We've gotten a different file. Those items were not removed. So that smaller sublist of like the Halloween items, it was basically around Halloween time. Those are confirmed not removed this week. The removal has already taken place on Legacy, so you can check on there to make sure what you're looking for is still available. Those are intended to be removed now on March 3rd.
Yep. So you guys got plenty of time to save up those loyalty tokens for items on those lists, and we have gone through already and updated those posts. So that is the latest information, and we'll make sure that we're announcing that across the boards. And also to help tell your friends, too. That always helps as well. Eshva is asked. I mean, Eshva is obviously one of our high-end players, and is asking about the Leviathan and the Leviathan's Eye, and how Leviathan's Eye was added back in 3.0, but now Leviathan is very, very, very hard to kill. Are we having any discussions surrounding that?
Absolutely. So my personal opinion is that we've had the Leviathan in the game for a year and a half. He's been contested multiple times, most notably, between two large guilds, and ultimately it ended in the Leviathan's dying. He's only died like a handful of times, right? And that's just kind of weird for a boss that has existed for so long. And then additional systems were created that have dependencies based on his death. So I'm an advocate of, he's been there for a while. There's a lot of great content. He doesn't need to be this insane objective that nobody can kill anymore. He should absolutely be difficult and take a lot of effort, but not nearly the scale that it does now. 3.0 also changed the way it worked because, his splash deals insanely more siege damage, affecting ship components and just kind of that whole situation. So I'm pushing to have the Leviathan contestable. And it's very important to me that he is, because then we see things like the conflict as the body is dragged to Diamond Shores and hoisted by the crane, which is like only a very select audience in ArcheAge has ever seen that sort of thing happen. It's really a cool process, and it should be more accessible. And then, those of you, I know there's some groups that have a Wyvern ready to go, and it just needs an eye to mature, and what the hell's going on with that. So my goal is to continuously push XL to agree with us in that the Leviathan needs to be made more accessible, not auto farm status by everybody, but more actually contestable. So that's kind of the update there.
Cool. So another good question is from the Great Mo, and he's asking more about, like, we talked about before during our Q&A about like a larger appreciation pack or doing something larger for players. Based on everything that's happened since update 3.0 with, gray screens, disconnects, logins, and the works. He was under the impression that we were bringing it out before the January update, which, is not the case. And he was looking for more information on what we're doing for that.
Yeah. So I mentioned that it would be like a welcome pack that we did with other updates, larger updates like 2.5 or 2.9. I really want to get you guys that appreciation pack. I think it's something that's very important. We could build it right now, but unfortunately it would just consist of things like merit badges, warrior medal, loyalty token, labor. And, there's a lot of feedback on the effectiveness of that or how it's valued between people. So, I'd rather have something that's a little bit more substantial than that. So I'd rather wait for that. And that's kind of where I'm at. It's a back and forth process with Excel on what
What's
exactly is
available,
appropriate for this. Should it be a costume? Should it be a mount? A lot of people have strong feelings around that stuff. I personally would like to do something that we've never done before with that. That's kind of where it's at. But in effort to not give you guys more of the same, it's taking me a little bit more time.
Mm-hmm. All right, I think that's most of the questions for now. If we didn't get to your question, sorry, but we're almost out of time. Try to get as many questions in there as possible and also give us enough time to do all of our giveaways. So thank you guys, and without further ado, let's start rolling some winners.
Okay, I'm going to give you guys 30 more seconds to X up. If you guys are just joining us, or this is your first ArcheAge live stream, if you comment in chat, you're entered for the drawing, and X works. Any other comment works. So all you have to do is be active, and then we will roll. We have 13 items to give away today.
Oh my god.
And it's a pretty great list. So again, just go ahead and talk. And I want to talk about one more thing while we do this, and that's botting. So
Oh snap.
I have very passionate opinions about the state of botting and what's going on. And basically, since 3.0 is, it's been widely accepted, and a lot of you guys are playing and active again. And with that level of activity comes botting. There's a process in place that some of you know about, but basically what you can do is report a bot, and when you do that, it takes 25 labor to do so. When those bot reports are manually reviewed by a person, every single bot report is reviewed, and then a determination is made based on some criteria, and that bot is removed. If that bot is killed, GM SmackDown will return 50 labor to you, and it helps to not just report everybody. So if you are reporting bots, report suspicious users. I have a lot of friends who mine, and they're like, I'm always reported for botting. And that's just because, it's a blanket statement being made that I think this person is botting. But you guys can look for, the qualifying factors of a low gear score or poor character investment. It's also true that some folks are mining cross-region, so that needs to be considered. But look for some decent criteria, report a bot, and that's actually a good way to get some labor back if GM SmackDown determines that it is a bot. It's also a way for you guys to help. I'm rolling for some giveaways. The first thing that we're going to give away today, this is a combination deal depending on if you play on Fresh Start or Legacy. If you play on Legacy, you will get a wrapped golden manticore. That means all 3 pieces of armor. It won't be delivered until the January update because that mount is dependent on this build. But if you're on Legacy and you win this roll, that's what you're going to get. If you're on Fresh Start, you're going to get all 6 of the new combat pets that are coming in.
Pile pets. Are you going to give them some companion crests for that?
Sure, 30 companion crests because
Cool.
that would be included in
In the packages.
all 3 of those, yep. So, you know, if you guys are on Legacy, you get the Manticore. If you're on Fresh, you get the pets. And I'm going to roll that right now. Good luck, everybody.
Rolly roll.
Guy 800.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, Guy 800. I'm going to do one more of those rolls. And Guy, if you're in chat and you can see this, obviously you X'd up, so you probably are. Let us know if you're on Fresh or Legacy. Of course, you'll be able to do that when we send a direct message to you. Yep. But I'd like to know, just to see. One more roll for the Golden Manticore or the 6 combat pets. And it goes to Andromeda SC. Congratulations, Andromeda SC.
Congratulations. I like these kitsies.
It's so cute.
Rawr, so angry. So mad.
All right, now we're going to give away Firework Blossom Garb. If you're on Legacy server, this is in the Archeum box or the costume box. If you're on Fresh Start, this is only available for loyalty. Pretty awesome looking costume. So here we go. We're giving away 5 of these. First one goes to kill_joy_DOD.
Congratulations. Like how it's got this ultra transparent cape. Like there's a cape on there. It's just like the wispiest shadow of
Such a neat cape.
Really cool looking outfit. Number 2. Balzora33. Congratulations, Balzora33.
This costume almost makes me wish I was a male character in game because it looks so
It
good.
looks.
on
It's
male
actually.
characters,
It's
too.
finally not a suit. I'm like, I know I don't have a male character to show you, but it's finally not. Oh, here's a red suit jacket with a gold shirt. You know, it actually has like a cool, unique coat-looking
It's
thing
really
to
cool
it.
looking.
Number 3. Mr. Blatan. Congratulations, Mr.
Congrats.
Blatan. Believe.
You got this cool hair thing.
It's cute.
The 4th firework costume goes to a border jumper. Congratulations,
Jumper,
a border
congratulations.
jumper. He's basically just somebody that goes Rookborn to Falcorth very frequently.
That's right. Agreed.
Question from there, is it for Fresh Start? Yes, it is. It's 400
Either one.
loyalty tokens on Fresh right now, but we're giving them away. So if you're on Fresh or Legacy, you get this costume. I'm giving one more of these away, so good luck, everybody. I'm going to have a challenge pronouncing this name.
Kvitzen.
Qviizzten, capital N. Congratulations to your name.
It's like just like I'm gonna put some letters in here. Look, try to pronounce that one.
Fahuhu gods.
Man, if you guys actually win something, we're just gonna cry. Like we're just gonna be like, how do we even say this name?
Or they just don't get it. Maybe I'll just re-roll.
No.
Okay, I
We
won't
wouldn't.
re-roll. Evening Blossom Garb, giving 5 of these away. Let's do it.
That is the other color variant.
cute.
So pretty.
The black and like light ice blue one.
Much awesome. Here we go. Roll. Lord X Ryga, congratulations.
Congrats.
Congrats.
Number 2, Evening Blossom Garb.
Querakill.
Querakill with a Q.
Querakill.
Querakill. 3rd Evening Blossom Garb. Neo Lust 1. Congratulations, Neo Lust 1. Number 4, Harmon758. Congratulations, Harmon758. Fifth and final evening blossom garb goes to Dior with a lot of R's, probably.
It's
a
like a
pirate.
very fashionable pirate.
D-I-O with 4 R's, Dior.
It's like a couture pirate.
Dior. Couture pirate.
Couture pirate. It's like they trade in like stolen handbags across the
That
seas.
sounds pretty
Yeah,
awesome.
That's not my new RP
Wow,
for
how much does an
ArcheAge.
ocean
Wow.
trader pay for those?
That's my new RP right there.
Okay, last one. Arceum Revelation
Woo!
Fresh or Legacy Pack.
X up.
Ooh.
Oh, man, everyone who's like, damn it, I didn't win anything is like, yes, I didn't win anything.
Woo. Dior says woo.
Congrats, Dior.
It's more like, woo!
I hope you're a stylish pirate, and if not, it's okay too. But here we go. This is our ArcheAge Revelation Fresh or Legacy Pack.
That's a lot of X's in chat.
It goes to Rock Freak
Rock
with a
Freak.
0. Congratulations, Rock Freak.
Congrats.
Eh,
We will contact you to find out if you need that on Fresh Start or on Legacy.
Yep. And you'll be hearing from the TrionWorlds account in your PM box on Twitch very, very soon.
Heck yes.
All right, so now we've been bad. We're actually over time.
We are
Sorry,
over, we're
Atlas
getting kicked
Reactor.
out.
Sorry, guys.
But like, just look at these corgis one more time. Like the majesty, just let it flow through you. It's
That's your
beautiful.
takeaway?
That's my takeaway.
That's a good
I think
takeaway.
that's a very
I
good
know what I'm
takeaway
doing.
for you, Amory. Majestic Corgis. All right, guys, we're going to be at PAX South, so if you are there, stop by our booth. Come say hi to Celestrata and I. We will not be streaming next week, but that's what we have for today, and we will see you in 2 weeks. Have a great weekend.
Have a good weekend.
Be safe out there when you're running PAX.
That's right.
And have fun. Bye, guys.
Fun,
See
everybody.
you guys.